Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, you're welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel. So in today's video, I have gotten, not really say a popular question, but I've gotten quite a number of questions from people asking me like what are the popular jobs here in Turkey. And yeah, I'll be listing that for you. However, just to clarify, I don't work here. I'm a student. I came here as a student, so I don't work here. All what I'm saying are based on my experiences, what I know, and what people around me have also told me. So, yeah, please do your own research. Make sure you do your own research. Don't come and find me to help you connect you to this type of jobs. I literally don't know how to do that. I just know that these jobs exist. So please, if I have any job vacancy or anyone tells me of any job vacancy, I'll post it online and you see it. So make sure you follow me on my social media. Aside from that, please, I'm not a job recruiter. I don't find job for people. I don't recruit people for jobs. So please, and please. First of all, why I'm even doing this video, aside from the people that asked me, I have a friend who moved to Turkey or Istanbul recently, and he was just wondering why most of us, most of the Africans, do these particular jobs that I'm mentioning. So yeah, it is what it is. So guys, yes, all that aside, let's get into the video. First of all, the really popular one that people do here, entrepreneurs. Like a lot of us in Turkey are entrepreneurs. We work for ourselves. Okay, you can work for other people, people that cook, there are people who do hairdressing, there are people who sew clothes, there are people who sell hair stuff like extension, gels, all those things. There are people who sell African food stuff, yam, oil, people who sell cream, all those stuff. They have those here. Black people actually even rent a store to sell stuff like this, to offer services like this. So yeah, there are a lot of those type of jobs here. So if you fall under this category, yeah, you can get something like this here. If you are trying to do those type of things, I don't have any connects. I cannot connect you to anyone to be able to learn how to do all those type of things. You should make your research on how to do those type of things. But teaching, like teaching job, like being a teacher. So if you are based on your qualification, if you have like a PhD, you can be a professor, you can be a research assistant, stuff like that. Like you can work in the university schools like that. If you are not like a PhD holder, or you're not a research assistants are mostly like master's students or people that finish their masters and they are planning to do their PhD. That is when the school employs them to be research assistants, and what they do is like do research for the school. They also help like other professors, like for students who have practicals, at least in my school, for students who have practicals, those research assistants are the ones who conduct the research or the experiment or the lab work with them instead of the professor. So some of them do tutorials, some of them do the lab work. Like they just take that extra time from the professor to like teach the students. That's mostly what research assistants do. That is like in the university. So the other teaching jobs are like for primary school, kindergarten, crèche, secondary school, stuff like that. So the popular ones that people really teach in like African people teach um English. Most of us teach English, like most of the blacks teach English, and that is because Turkey here, their first language is Turkish, so they are not really conversant with the English language. They barely know English language, to be sincere. Like their English language, maybe out of the millions in Turkey, maybe like 5% or 2% knows English. So that's why they tend to employ English teachers from other countries to teach English. However, I know some of my friends who used to teach maths and other subjects. It's a little bit difficult to get for the other subjects because except maybe they want that subject to be taught in English, that is when you can get those type of jobs. Well, if there are like other subjects that they would like it in Turkish. They don't really look for English people to teach them. So yeah, to get those teaching jobs, you have to have your teaching certificate. You have to have either a Cambridge English certificate or the Irish one, like certificate like that. Those are the ones that they recognize. You also have to be an undergraduate, like a bachelor's degree holder, for you to teach. And some of them ask for experience, but if it's like your first time but you're really good, yeah, they can take you, or your qualification is good, they can take you. Some schools don't even look at black people first. So what they do is that when they are putting their job application, they tell you that, oh, you must be American, Canadian, British, or they even put South African, but you barely find Nigeria on that list. I don't know why, but we speak English. Those are like the major criteria they look at. They don't really have a lot going on, but that's basically what they look for. So you can find these jobs online on Facebook. There are lots of Facebook groups with people looking for jobs, like foreigners looking for jobs, stuff like that. So you can check there. That is the best place to start from. Or you can get an agent. However, the agents now are rigging a lot of people. So it's best to do your research yourself. Or you can just walk around, print out your CV, walk around and share it to other schools, like in case you're looking for English teachers or in case you're looking for teachers in general. So that's how you can find jobs like that. Then also, if you are like a student, like you're a student here in Turkey and you don't know what to do, you can also work like school clubs. You can do some other things in your school. I know that in school you can, okay, like when I was in my undergrad, there are people that go to pick up new students from the airport, so they pay them for that too. There are people who take care of, like, they have shifts for taking care of the apartments, like the dormitories, like they stay at the entrance, take the people that are going in and out, yeah, things like that. There are also students who do those jobs, so you can also do that. I don't know if they do it here in Turkey because I didn't live in the dormitory or in the hostels, so I can't really say if they have stuff like that. But yeah, those type of things are what like they give to the students because they really don't want to pay a lot of money, but it's going to sustain you at least. So you can also look into that aspect if you are a student. You can work in the accounting department, you can work in the school institute. Like now for instance, in my own school, I know that the people that work in the graduate institute are students, like either master students or PhD students. So yeah, you can get those type of jobs in your school if you're a student. That's it for teaching sector or the education sector. Most of the jobs that black people tend to do here, like the white collar jobs, aside from teaching, is the engineers and the nurses. For the engineers, most times they don't even get the jobs here in Turkey. They got the job outside Turkey, and maybe their company wants to work with a company in Turkey, so that's why they moved to Turkey. So that is the instance for the engineers. I know of black people being nurses here, but the most privilege they have are if you schooled here in Turkey or in Cyprus, like you have a Turkish certificate and you know Turkish. That will upgrade your levels. Like you get more chances getting those white collar jobs if you fulfill these spaces, like you have a Turkish, you schooled in Turkey or in Cyprus, and you can speak Turkish. And you also have to have connections, because without connections, you can't even know when these jobs are looking for, like when they have vacancies in their companies. It's difficult when you come from Nigeria, for instance, and you come here and you're already a practicing nurse and everything. It's difficult getting a job here if you don't have the connections, and if you cannot speak Turkish, it's kind of difficult to get it. So aside from these jobs that I mentioned, every other thing I have no idea of how people get the jobs. Yeah, you have to try and have connections for you to get those type of jobs. But yeah, that's basically it for the white collar jobs. Moving on, they have like salons. So if you know how to make hair, you know how to do nails, you know how to do pedicure, manicure, all those stuff, you know how to draw tattoo, you know how to do all those piercings, yes, you are most likely to get a job in a salon. I don't know what their pay rate is like. I don't know how they pay, or how it is being done. But yeah, those jobs are, you can literally, there are a lot of salons right now, like both African salons, both the Turkish salons. Funny thing is that Turkish salons now are integrating black lifestyle or black style into their salons. So they literally employ black people to work for them, like to, so that we can attract black community, because we are the shit, duh. So yeah, they literally attract black people to come to their salon so you can work with them. But you have to be smart because they feel run your streets. Yeah, so you really have to be smart about it when working with them. So the next one will be bars and restaurants. So you can work as a waiter, you can work as a bouncer, you can work as the MC, you can work as a DJ, you can work as a cleaner. So yeah, all the things that you think people do in a bar or a restaurant, yeah, they are literally people who look for people to work there. So you can also get those type of jobs. If you see any like restaurant or bars around you that is just opening or they've opened already, you can walk in and ask them if they need any worker in their place. And yeah, it's kind of strenuous, especially because some people are disrespectful and you get to meet other people. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, just find a good one that you can bear with, you can stay with. Another one is hotel receptionist, like working in a hotel, but the receptionist part, because you get to speak English. So if like the other your co-workers don't know how to speak English and maybe they have like a foreigner coming to the hotel, you'll be the one attending to them. So yeah, those ones are really good. But please don't come to us saying it. You have more chances in town, like those tourist areas like Taksim, all those places, Besiktas. Yeah, you have more chances there compared to this area. So make sure you check that area out first. Then a really important one that I feel you can literally make money from is translator. And you can be any language type of translator, like you can translate any type of language, but the most important one is Turkish language, because we're in Turkey and it's not everybody that is really interested in learning Turkish. Okay, fun fact, I didn't even start putting in efforts to learn Turkish till I moved to Turkey. Meanwhile, in Cyprus they speak Turkish, but I didn't really have like a one-on-one conversation with like people, like Turkish people, like even my classmates. I was the only girl in class, so I barely even talked to people in class. And I stayed in the dormitory, so I didn't even need to talk to like a lot of people that are not black. So yeah, I didn't spend any time learning Turkish. Aside from the first semester where you have to do introduction to Turkish, I never put in any effort. But when I came to Turkey, I had to learn Turkish. If you're good with learning new languages, then being a translator is really helpful, because they need translators in the hospitals, they need translators in the police station, they need translation in schools. Like police station, I don't mean you need to work in the police station. So like for instance, now you misplaced like your passport and you need to report to the police station that your passport is missing before your country, your embassy or your country embassy can get you a new one. So for you to go to the police station, just because they don't understand English and you don't understand Turkish, you need a intermediator. You need a mediator, which is your translator. So if you can be able to translate, you make money from it. I know that people even charge up to like $100 to like $300 in a day. Yeah, if you're good with languages, you should learn that. It's also good whether you're good with like you need to learn Turkish language. It's important. Another one is for people in my category, which is the vlogger, YouTuber. Yeah, Turkey is the tourist place. I'm just being lazy. So yeah, there are a lot of places to go around in Turkey. Funny thing is that people actually come to Turkey for vacations, and we that in Turkey don't even explore Turkey. So yeah, as a YouTuber, as a vlogger, you can get more vlogs about Turkey. It's like a tourist place. It's like a really popular tourist place. So yeah, That is one thing you should start if you are here. You can literally start with your phone. You can become a makeup artist or a photographer, like those type of things. Yeah, you can do all that. The next one will be nanny or babysitter. So as the name implies, you babysit or you clean the house. So there are some that require you to do both. So maybe they leave you in the house for the whole day and you have to take care of the children and also clean the apartment, while some just want you to clean the apartment and not take care of their children, while some just want you to take care of the children. So the prices differed out. Like make sure you ask people around for what they think about the offer you're getting. But yeah, that really pays well, but it's too strenuous because they might give you like 1 day off or stuff. But you, at least for some bougie nannies or babysitters, you get to travel, you get to, some do live in nannies so you can live with them. So you also take, your accommodation is also taken care of. So yeah, and they pay quite nice. If you want a quick tip, if you want to get the really good pay type of people, your target should be like the Asian side. Like in Turkey, we have European and Asian side. The Asian side, they pay, come on, they pay really good. So yeah, if you get any offer in the Asian side, I bet you the offer is gonna be marvelous. So yeah, you should check that out too. Another one will be delivery service. So since I already stated that we have a lot of entrepreneurs like the restaurants, salons, we have those who sell African stuff, yeah, we have those who cook. So all of them tend to need people that will deliver stuff to their customers. So what you just need to do is either get like a bike or rent a car and you can start that. Or even if it's like within the place, you don't need to rent a car, or you can just use taxi. Most times we pay for, like if I order something, maybe I ordered food to my house, I will pay for my delivery. So you don't need to like spend on delivery. Your own work is just to carry it from where the restaurant is out to my location. So yeah, that's how the delivery thing works. That is a good startup in case you just entered newly. That is where you should start up. It's really nice. You can also work in a TV or radio station. I met a group of friends last year at a wedding and they work in a TV station. So I think she knows Turkish fluently. So she's able to like work in a radio station where like an African radio station or a TV station, I'm not sure. But what those media service thing, yeah, you can work in places like that, especially if they need to like start for like African community and stuff, all those things. Like you can also do like a TV presenter or like an event presenter. Another one is helping people to do their schoolwork. I know this sounds illegal, but yeah, there are people who literally need help with their schoolwork. So if you are really smart and you have the time, then you can do that as a side hustle. That is really, really good here too because school by dole is not by force, but there are some people who don't really like stress. So you can help them do that. One I have is tech jobs, and tech jobs most times you can even work from home. I have a friend who is building a software. Yeah, those ones you can even work from home. You can work anywhere. So you should try getting knowledge about the tech thing. Like you know how the tech world now is graduating, like it's getting bigger and bigger. Try to learn something in the tech place. They really pay well. Yeah, you should check that out. It's a good startup. You just need to like use your head, like learn some new things. If you already know it, then explore those things. You can also do business, like the exporting business here in Turkey. You know, like my last video, I think it's going to pop up now. So where you get to sell things like Turkish things to your country or anywhere around the world. You can do that. You can also do a personal shopping where you buy for people like branded things like Gucci, Zara, H&M, all the stuff. Yeah, I do that too. So if you want something like that, hit me up. That is way easier. Buy what you see on the site. Almost everybody here in Turkey is like a personal shopper. So yeah, you can also do that. That tends to get you a little bit of cash. You can start a cleaning business. Like you can start cleaning people's apartments, cleaning people's cars, stuff like that. You can start that. That is really a good pay. I think in a day, if you clean like an apartment, like not too big apartment, you can get at least 300 to 500 Turkish lira. And if it's like a big place, you can increase it. Then you can also be an event planner. So people tend to have a lot of events. Like throughout the whole of last year and this year, I can count how many weddings and baby naming ceremonies and birthdays that have happened here in Turkey, and there are a lot. So they will need like people that decorate and stuff. Most of us tend to use like the Turkish ones, but imagine being a first black person. Oh, that's a good business idea. Imagine being a first black person doing an event planning business that is good. I promise you, you're gonna blow because just get the right person to promote you and you're going to hit it off. So yeah, so there's also modeling agency here in Turkey. I know some people who model here, so yeah, you can also try getting into that if you are into that type of lifestyle. You can try checking like modeling agency online. I think you find them on Instagram. I have a friend on my Instagram and she models a lot. So yeah, you can find them online, or you can like when you get here you can talk to like Turkish people and they help you. So the best thing overall is that just get the right connections. Try to talk to people. No man is an island, okay? Anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.